Noobs, alright, week 50 or something like that on the Spotify playlist. This one I have basically a lot of old ones. So the 2019 best year-end review for Spotify came out. I listened to it, it was bomb. But then it pulled up all the other ones. So I had one from 2016, so I listened to the 2016 ones. And my taste in music is generally the same, but I listen to more like, I don't know if it's not dubstep, but it's more like, I don't know, kind of dubstep, but like more, I don't know what it is, but it's cool. So I listened to it, and I added about 6 songs from that. Actually, a lot of them, but 6 of them or 5 of them are that like dubstep, techno-ish type. So this playlist is probably really good for working out or running, although it's very high paced. So like, it'll make you want to run faster or lift more or heavier or whatever. So if that's your goal, probably don't do that. So that's the first 5 tracks. And then I have Kid Cudi, the Adventure song off that album that nobody likes. I think it's called Speeding Bullet Rage or something like that, where he's on the cover, but he looks like he's spiraling. Kind of like that chicken meme that it's running and it's like, what the hell? So yeah, that's on there. I really like that song, but it took a while to find it because that album sucks. It really does suck. So that's on there. I have a couple Riff Raff songs. If you haven't listened to Riff Raff, listen to that guy, man. He's not that popular. He is popular, but he's really not that popular. But he has probably the most unique wordplay that I've ever heard, honestly, because he doesn't really say anything, but he says a lot of like, he describes things very differently than other people describe things. So like if I said, oh, look at the nice car, he'll say, I'm in the Bumblebee yellow, black, butterscotch, tangerine, Israeli, Mozzie or something. He'll like add all these descriptive words to it, and it's just funny, honestly. It's funny how he thinks of this stuff, and I actually attribute a lot of the like jokes I make to the style he raps, because he'll always say something in a harder way than it needs to be. So I can't think of a freaking so he calls himself, I'm trying to think of examples. So his name's Riff Raff, but he also goes by Jody High Roller. I think he calls himself like I don't know. It's funny, dude. Listen to his music or look up his videos on YouTube, especially his freestyles. First of all, they're amazing. Wordplay's still there, and it's funny. Like, it's so funny. So it's super entertaining. So watch that. So that makes the majority. I think that's like 10 songs right there. I think I have a couple more. There's one. That's another one of the dubstep-y one. Echoes by Silhouettes by Echo. Really good. Kind of makes you feel weird. And then there's like one actual song in there that's actually like good. Like the rest are kind of like, whoa, this is out of the norm. I think it's something about, it's an old song, but it's good. And it's actually during like those emo times that it's on there, or like remember whenever that was hot in like high school for me. So anyways, good playlist. I think I named it the Past Present or something like that. I just threw a name in there. I noticed that if I add a name to the playlist, it's easier to remember, especially for other people. Not that a lot of people listen to the playlist, but if you just say week 50, week 51, like, that's good. But if you add a name to it, it's easier. It's just easier. You associate it to something else. So that's this week's playlist. Check it out. It's already Thursday, so it's been out for a couple days. I guess I should include the link